Joining us now is Dr. Quentin Robinson, Avita Care Atlanta Medical Director. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we need to get into some really important topics today. HIV and STI diagnoses are on the rise in our region. I know that you all partner with different nonprofits across the region as well. Can you talk about the partnership?
So our partnership with a lot of the nonprofits across the area is mainly as a referral source. They do their testing events and they do educational services, and we're there to support them in terms of providing healthcare, in terms of treatment, prevention, access to other resources, and educational information as well.
Yes. So let's start with treatment. I know there are a lot of questions surrounding that. Where's the best place to start, and what are the treatments looking like today? Because technology and medicine evolves daily.
So HIV treatment is actually fairly standard, and actually it's easy to access at this point. You get your HIV test comes back positive, you're sent to a healthcare provider, you have tons of options. No longer are we in the era of those handfuls of pills. There are multiple one pill once a day options. You literally come in, take a pill every day, you can go on about your business. There also is a long-acting injectable option where you can get a shot every 2 months and you don't have to worry about taking a daily pill.
Yeah, which is life-changing for people and makes living daily just a much easier thing to do, because you are still able to live your life through this entire process. I want to remind people of that.
Yes.
Let's talk about prevention. I still don't think there's enough education around PrEP and the accessibility of it.
And you're exactly right. I think the South has the highest number of HIV infections, and the South has the least uptake of PrEP. PrEP has been around since 2012. So we have almost 13 years of accessing this method of preventing HIV. And you have options now. You started out with one pill once a day. Now you have 2 different types of pill options which you take for PrEP. And there is actually a long-acting injectable option for PrEP. And the thing is, PrEP is for anyone who's sexually active. So PrEP is for everyone. It's not limited to one particular group.
Exactly. It can be anyone that's potentially at risk. Maybe you're not at risk, and maybe it's literally prevention. That's the point.
Exactly. You go to your doctor and it's like, hey, I'm getting an HIV test. Oh, your HIV test is negative. What are you doing to keep yourself HIV negative? We have these options, and you can offer it to anyone.
And can we talk about it from the patient end too? I mean, that's a great doctor if someone is asking you, hey, what are you doing in your life to prevent? But as the patient, what questions should they be asking and making sure that they know?
So, and that's a great question. Patients should be active in their healthcare.
Yes.
Definitely coming in, having questions prepared for the doctor, and just like, hey, what's new? What's out there? I hear that this is going on. What can I do to protect myself? So patients can always ask, their doctors questions. I encourage mine to come in with a list, and we go through their list, then we talk about what I need to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, we have to be our own advocates. We know that people have a lot of patients out there, so the more you know, the better. If there's any advice that you want to give to patients just throughout the year, right? Because I think these conversations are a lot more heightened during Pride Month, or maybe in October when we have different celebrations here as well, but this is a 365 issue.
It is. Whenever you talk to your healthcare provider, whenever you go to a medical center for an event, for any issue, going to the ER, ask about those questions. We encourage people, humans are sexual beings. So if you're a sexually active adult, you have a new partner, that's a perfect opportunity to talk about, hey, maybe we should go get tested together for both HIV and STIs.
Yes. Dr. Robinson, thank you so much for the advice, information. Everybody head over to atlliveshow.com for more information. Thank you again.